Hello everyone. So I am out walking the nutball, figured it's a good time for another studio update since it's been a while again. I don't know if I should do more of these or if they even matter. I don't know, but I figured I'd just update where I'm at. I am in sunny Florida right now, the annual mouse mecca. Um, but we usually stay here for about a month and just chill and work from here. It's nice, actually. The weather is actually really nice. It's the 60s in the morning and the late times and like mid 70s in the day. It does get a little hot for me in the middle of the day, but it's not as humid. Although when we got here, it was like super humid. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, usually we come home around President's Day weekend because it gets really crowded here, but we had to overlap it with some family coming down and moved it. And we got here on that weekend, and the crowds and the traffic has been absolutely bonkers. Like, so many people, I hate it. But, better than being freezing cold and not doing anything. So, yeah, we haven't really done much since we got here. Went to Epcot one day that weekend we got here, but been working all week pretty much and getting my condo, doing any repairs or anything that's needs to be done that people, I don't know how these people live, but every time there's something that's like, what are they doing? So lots of things need to be cleaned, lots of things need to be fixed and all that stuff because we rent it out when we're not here. But yeah, so anyway, horse stuff is probably what you care more about. Lately I've been just trying to, do more hobby stuff, from fun for me. So, which is why I've been kind of leaning into the Pokemon a little more because it's just fun to just open cards and collect the cards and stuff. Although lately that world has gotten bonkers, so it's become like just as stressful as like model horse stuff. And I'm like, why? Yeah, so I'm kind of backing off from that a little bit because it's just I can't find anything anymore. It's like gone to like Scalper Haven and like Black Friday, people beating each up over Pokemon cards, and I'm not having that. I don't care. Whatever, go fight over them. I just want to see the pretty cards. So anyway, so model horse stuff. I guess Breyerfest is pretty much right around the corner at this point. Tickets should be going on sale soon. Don't think I'm going to be going overboard because I'm trying to cut back a lot on my buying, like original finishes and resins. Not really doing that too much anymore, and just kind of focusing more on customs. Although this year I think I'm just going to try and enjoy it. I know I say this every year, but I finally made a decision to just not do the show this year, just not have any engagements except for the one workshop that I'm teaching. So I mean, it was a hard decision to make because it's like that's kind of like the goal every year is Breyerfest Live, but I feel like I don't put out my best work because I'm always rushing it just for that. So I figured I'm just going to work on my customs and see what I get done, maybe next year instead. So at least there's not like this super duper deadline that like I'm rushing things and then I feel like it's not good and I'm like, why am I even bothering? So, because I show to kind of validate my work. I only show my work, so it's like if I'm not putting out my best work, what am I even doing? So I figured this year I'm just gonna like maybe spend more time with friends and just not have any things I have to do. I'm not gonna go with the VIP ticket. I don't think there's anything really I need that much that would require that, which kind of sucks because I've gotten one every year since I came out. I actually was pulled for the lottery on that first year, and I kind of wanted to keep the little swag bag conga going, but why? It's really expensive. I don't need any of the special runs, really. I do like the Croy. I wouldn't mind having her, but the animal isn't my forte, and that's usually what that's usually what I go for. So, yeah, all I really need is the crystal and maybe one of the event stablemates or something that I may just buy secondhand, or if I can find, if they sell the sets in the gift shop again, maybe I'll just grab one of those and that's it. I'm even considering, oh, and I need the online only stablemate for my conga, obviously. But I may even just buy the crystal online. And if they have the event stablemates online, do that online, so I don't have to worry about shipping things home or packing stuff up. Because that kills me every year when I don't have the space for luggage space. And then I'm like panicking the last minute, trying to get another luggage or checking a bag, paying like $50 a check bag. So, not worth it. I don't want to worry about customs and this and that. So, trying to have a chill year. Where are you going? You can't go in there. What is she doing? Anyway, so just trying to have a chill year. I'm staying with a friend at the Clarion, so I don't really want to stay at the Clarion, but again, I got no money, so we're trying to do this as frugal as possible this year as well. I don't think I'm going to rent a car. I think I'm just going to Uber it, carpool, pay some friends for gas, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it this year. I haven't been feeling it for the last few years, but kind of forced myself to, do the routine. And last year was just didn't do it for me. Like, I didn't want to, like, I got there and didn't want to be there because I was so stressed from everything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take a chill year and just put it back to what it's supposed to be, fun. So yeah, staying at the Clarion with a friend. The only thing I'm going to try and do is maybe get a bunch of micros painted because those are easy to transport. Don't have to worry about checking luggage and this and that. And then I could sell right out of the room. So stay tuned for that. Got to figure out what room it is. I don't think I even asked. I know where it is. I just don't know the number. If I could get out of there. Come on, get out of the trees. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Staying at Clarion. I'll try and have some micros done because I want to really not really into the micros anymore. They just don't do it for me anymore. A lot doesn't really do it for me anymore. So maybe get a lot of the ones that I do really love and didn't want to sell off painted, so we can get those sold in new homes. Just get something done because I haven't really been doing much because I've been pretty burnt out on a lot of it. So I only really started picking up recently for like the Breyerfest prep, helping fund the trip and all that. So hoping to ramp that up a little more. But yeah, so that's where that's at. That's pretty much it, I think. Just trying to do Breyerfest for fun. Starting to ramp up painting and getting some of my unpainted herd out. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I've been selling a lot of unpainted stuff because I just had too much and I know I'm never going to get to it. And the muse doesn't strike for a lot of the stuff anymore. Like, I'm kind of over them. So, a lot of stuff would look for new homes. I'll probably put more up when I get back. I had some stuff up for a while. There should still be some stuff on my website, but I got to go through that and double check everything. A couple of resins I want to finish. But mostly right now focusing on getting some micros painted for Breyerfest and finishing up a few projects to sell to help fund the trip. And in other news, Pup's doing good, as you can see. It was last year, this trip, we only made it a week and she couldn't walk. I don't know what happened. Apparently they thought it was some sort of infection, like in her elbow caused by a UTI or something. I don't know, it came out of nowhere. She started dragging her leg, rushed home, thousands of dollars later, thanks for pet insurance. But basically the emergency doctor said if she was not as healthy as she was, she would have died. So this is a long progress showing itself. We go to physical therapy once a week. She does laser therapy, treadmill therapy. So this is far from where she was. She couldn't walk for a while and lost a lot of weight and muscle mass. So we had to build that all back up. So she's doing really good. We've made it almost a week so far, so fingers crossed. But so far so good. She's still being a butthead. She doesn't want to go back. Meanwhile, she's tired and I can see it. She's face planted too. So she also has a subarachnoid cyst on her spine that gives her a sort of neurological sort of thing where her front legs collapse every so often when she's not like paying attention, or she's, you know, distracted by a different thought or a smell or something. So she'll collapse on the front feet every so often, but like now. So yeah, that she's always had something like that. But it was like a pointer sort of thing where, you know, just instinct or whatever. But as she got older, it got a lot worse. Then we had it diagnosed and all that stuff. So fine. She also has arthritis in her elbows, hence why the infection targeted her elbows, because it's the weakest point in your body. But the Rimadyl is like a miracle working drug, so that she's on that for pretty long term. We get her blood checked every 2 months to make sure that it's not, you know, messing with her liver or whatever, because it's basically doggy Advil. So, you know, it can have effect on things when you're taking it a long time. But so far, so good. Also, like, even if it did affect that, like, I don't know if I'd even stop it at that rate. It's a quality of life thing. She's almost 11 and a half. I mean, you know, it is what it is. So taking it day by day. So far, so good. So yeah, anyway, that's my story. That's where I'm at. And thanks for listening, I guess. Hopefully I'll see you at Breyerfest. Keep an eye out for some things I hope to finish up soon when I get back. Some stuff I'm selling off when I get back. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time.